Laundry on Tuesdays. Episode number, whatever number is shown in this title. I wasn't paid enough to read hypothetical numbers for this potentially awful series.
Hello, viewers. No. Okay. Try again. This time, look at the... Hello, viewers. It's your buddy and longtime friend, Danse, and welcome to a brand new thing I'm calling Laundry on Tuesdays, because hashtag originality. Now, the whole reason this series is coming about is because for a long time, if you have been watching my content for a while, you will have noticed a stunning, remarkable feature that is very characteristic of my channel, and I call it inconsistency. I think, you know, sometimes I go far and in between in my videos, and the reason for that is because I'm so busy all the time with so many things I have to do, both family and work-wise, and, you know, blah 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 and all that stuff. However, I have been thinking, you know, is there a point in the week where I have a moment in time to work on my content a little more? And I think I found it. Y'all. We don't have a washing machine or a drying machine at home, and you know, that sucks. I'm so ungrateful. I was so ungrateful back when I had one in my house. I miss those days. You never know what you miss about your life until it's gone, you know. And that's something that, like, you can see it right there. Laundromat. And my voice got really weird right there. I'm not sure why. Anyways, back to what I was gonna bring up. My mom, actually, something that you should know about my mom is that she's very blunt. She's very straightforward with the things she says. No holds back. And maybe 3 days ago, I was driving her out to a little town called Greenwood. Greenwood is about 30 minutes out. So roughly 20 minutes into the drive, I don't know what compelled her to say this. What voice do you use for your videos? I was like, could you repeat the question, please? What was the question? Like, what voice do you use for the videos? I was like, well, mine? Could be. I don't know. And she's like, oh, what am I supposed to do? She's like, well, you can't use your voice. You sound like a little kid. And I was like, I know I sound like a little kid. I know I look like a little kid. I'm 20. I mean, this is it, you know? My voice might change a tad. I don't know how the anatomy works, but, you know, I've been told roughly around 21 to 25, something like that. That's where it stops, right? I mean, height-wise, I'm screwed. This is my height. I'm like 5'4", 5'5", I want to say. I'm going to be generous and say 5'5". But, you know, in my head, I was like, this is my mom telling me not to use my voice. And it's, you know, maybe back in the day, it would have affected me in a bad way. But in this way, it made me laugh a little bit, because it made me think of things that I could do to not use my voice. And you know, I was going from things like, so maybe you think that me using my voice isn't the best thing. I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse. I've got 2 dead bodies on the sidewalk, Justine, so I'm sorry if the chicken got overcooked. Stop wasting my motherfucking time. You know, I was just at a loss. I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Yeah, a lo mejor puedo hablar en otro lenguaje, en español. A ver si me puedo crear otro tipo de persona mirando mi video, ¿sabes? But at the same time, you know what? I'm not comfortable talking in Spanish to people. I always ask to speak English first, because I like English. Well, I like me some English, some good old freedom talk. Yes, sir. You do what you do. I do what I gotta do. But listen, if you're there, and if it's between you and some poop bastard whose wife you're gonna turn into a widow, brother, you're going down. I love Al Pacino so much. Shut up! Sit down! I promise that was the last one. And you know what? This stems back from hold on. This does stem back from a particular moment in my memory. It's a long time ago. And this is actually to someone, friend that I text, okay? Listen here. Alright. This is where it all boils down to. I'm somewhat fearless when it comes to trying to get a laugh out of someone. I really don't care if I come out as cringy or not. It actually, to my benefit, I like it when I'm cringy, because I thrive off awkwardness. That is my go-to gimmick. I love being awkward because it shows a side of humanity that I think is chaotic, that is natural, that is unscripted, unfiltered. I love it. I love awkwardness. Like silent moments, awkward pauses, the feeling when a joke doesn't quite land and everybody's like, all around me are familiar face. Like that. I love those kinds of moments. And it all stems back from once in 4th grade. Now, we all know in every class that you go to, there's always a funny kid. Almost always a funny kid. And one of my favorite comedians, Louis C.K., talks about it. It's like, you grow up to be the comedian, or it could be Bill Burr. It might have been Bill Burr. You grow up to become a comedian or whatever, and, people find you funny, or they don't, or whatever. But if they do, you can't help but think about that kid in the class that in your mind was like clearly 1,000 times funnier than you. Yeah, you just remember that clear as day. And this is exactly what happened in 4th grade. In 4th grade, there was obviously 2 or 3 kids actually that were like the funny kids, like bar none. They were just the funny kids. They were who you wanted to be. At the end of the year, my teacher, really cool name, Mr. Funk, awesome dude. He had this little thing where he gave us all, I forgot exactly how it worked, but it was like index cards, and on some of them it said, I think it was like you had to vote for someone to be something of the class, like class's prettiest girl, or because I know that was one of them. It was like Jasmine or something. I don't know. Class's handsomest guy, class's smartest guy, class's smartest girl, class's most likely to succeed. 4th grade. It was already this service level, so keep that in mind. But eventually it got down to one of them where it was like class's funniest guy or class's funniest student. And I remember just looked back at Jose. They were like, oh, it's my boy Jose. It's gotta be Jose. And then the dude was like, Mario. At the time, I was a shy kid in the class. I rarely talked. On occasion, I would raise my hand to answer a question incorrectly. That was my life at the time. And then I get called out because I see my friend Emmanuel at the time, and I always used to make him laugh. And in the bus, I remember we would just crack up. We would start crying because it was like so funny the times we would have. And I knew it was him that wrote it because he looked straight at me right when Mr. Funk said it. And Mr. Funk said it, he's like, class's funniest student goes to Mario. And everyone looks back, they're like, and I'm just sitting in the back like, I got out of the class and I was like, what the hell, Emmanuel? What you putting on the spot like that? Like right in front of the girl I like and shit? It was just like, I didn't know how to handle it at the time. I was like so mad at him, but at the same time, I was so happy that somebody saw me in that way. I always like to get a laugh out of people. I find that is such a refreshing thing. When you can make somebody laugh, it doesn't open them up, but it opens up the possibility of a stronger bond, a stronger connection, I feel. And that, I hope, if there's a takeaway from this whole video, I hope it's that. If you are showing trepidation in starting something new, if you are a fellow content creator, if anything, if there's a takeaway, just remember that, you know, not everyone's gonna like you, duh. But that's not important. What important is the people that do. The people that do support you, the people that do love you for who you are, you know? That's what makes things special. I feel, anyways. My phone, it heated up and it said I couldn't record anymore. But perhaps that was a good sign, because I am right out of time. I gotta walk back in there, get my clothes out, and resume the day. So yeah, that was my takeaway. I hope that was your takeaway too. Just remember that it's not for everybody what you do, but it's for somebody. And even if it's just one person, that's enough. Just keep doing you. Don't be fake. Just know that there's love out there for everybody. So I hope this video finds you well, and I will see you on the next time. On the next one. I ruined the outro. Oh. Hooah! Oh, this guy's good. This guy's good. We've been face to face. Yeah. I can't do that one. Can't do that one. Cannot do Robert De Niro. Nope. Not even close. Maybe Sean Connery. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Terrorist Hunt. No. Classic. No. Maybe Goku. Gohan! Nailed it.